Dear Mr. President.
Dear Mr. President.
Dear Mr. President.
Dear Mr. President, when a dean has a bias with another teacher or student, how exactly would you go about taking care of this issue? What actions would you take? And what actions would you recommend the teachers take to resolve the issue?
Well, when we have bias or tensions on campus, we have really structured protocols for how to deal with that. There are steps that a student goes through if they have a grievance about anything at the college. So the first thing is probably to talk to the individual unless you're uncomfortable doing that. And if you're uncomfortable doing that, the best thing to do is go and talk with the dean to let them know that there's an issue or a challenge that you're having as a student. And after the dean, there are actual grievance processes that we have in place that go from the dean to the vice president. I'm actually the last person to hear a grievance because, one, it needs to go through a process where the organizational structure of the college is involved. So you work through the process. We do that with employees as well. Faculty and staff, we have processes that we go through because you'd be surprised how many people want to come directly to the president to solve problems. And I'm somewhat removed from the day-to-day work in the classroom. So it's really important that the dean, one, the person you have the grievance with knows that it's a problem, unless of course it's sexual harassment or discrimination. And then you need to go to that person's supervisor. And then I'm the final hearing authority on many of those grievances. It's really important that I stay out of it until I'm asked to hear an appeal or a grievance. And then it's really important that I be objective when I hear that. So I don't need to be biased before and go around gathering information. But we have a pretty strong investigative unit in our HR office. They know exactly what to do. They're trained on those issues. So in the student rights and code of conduct, there's a process that's laid out there. And anytime I get a grievance or something, I direct students to that process.